Hi everyone! Welcome to this video series focusing on the social media Simternship from Stukent. I'm making these short videos to help you dive deeper into each round of the simulation and have a greater understanding of the social media strategies discussed in the course. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a new round walkthrough. In this video, we walk through the social media Simternship covering the overview, inbox, about Buhi, Buhi social media brand guide, and market information. Let's get started. If you haven't done so yet, log in to the social media Simternship in Stukent. When you log in, your screen should look similar to mine. In this overview section, you're provided with information about what you can expect in the simulation over the next 12 weeks. The first thing you should do is watch the Social Media Simternship welcome video. This 1 minute and 29-second video provides information on various components within the simulation. After you've watched the video, scroll down on your page to read through the learning objectives. Following this, you'll want to click on the Inbox tab on the left-hand side of your screen. At the beginning of each round, you'll be provided with an email from the Vice President of Marketing giving you information on the upcoming round and how to proceed. In this email, the Vice President is welcoming you to Buhi as the newest social media specialist. In the email, you can see she specifically calls out the upcoming holiday season, October to December, noting that social media channels to Buhi's website have higher response to holiday promotions. Following this, you can click on the About Buhi section to learn more about Buhi Supply Company. Here you'll start with another short video discussing Buhi Supply Company, an e-commerce and retail bag supplier specializing in backpacks, purses, satchels, and duffels. Watch this 1 minute and 39-second video to gain a deeper understanding of the company you are working for throughout the simulation. After the video, if you scroll down, you can see that Buhi has multiple core values provided. Take some time to read each of these core values so that you can make sure to implement them in the content you create. After reading through the core values, click on the Buhi Social Media Brand Guide. Buhi's Brand Guide is a helpful resource for you to understand the brand and convey its essence in the content you're about to create. You can scroll through the Brand Guide on your own or open the guide in a new window. I won't walk you through each page in the Brand Guide, but I do want to highlight a few pages to keep in mind as you begin the simulation. Pages 11 through 14 focus on hashtag usage. Before using hashtags in your post, you want to review the interests of the specific target audience to make sure you are focusing on and creating hashtags focused on their interests. Make sure to read through the do's of hashtags. Use only relevant hashtags that are directly related to your message. Use hashtags wisely, no more than 3 to 5 hashtags per post. And think about the hashtags you are using and how they can help you establish a conversation with your market. Also read through the don'ts of hashtags. Don't use branded keyword terms unless they are directly related to your message. Don't use the same hashtag more than once in a single post. You also want to view pages 15 and 16, the final checklist for creating posts. Once you start round 1, you will create content for Buhi. Before running each round of the simulation, you want to check for any spelling errors. Make sure your posts include a clear and strong call to action. Ensure the copy is engaging, clear, and concise. The tone is conversational, but not too casual, and the messages are relevant to your audience. As discussed previously, you don't want to use more than 5 hashtags per post, and you want to use emojis sparingly and only when relevant. Let's go back over to the simulation to view the last section on the overview page that covers market information. In this last section, you're provided with information on the market. You will see a tab for products, market, analytics, and budget. The first section provides information on the products that Buhi sells and that you will be creating content around. You can see in this section the different types of products Buhi sells, the names, the color options, and the prices for each one. After you have read the product information, click on the Market tab. This tab provides details on Buhi's target market. Here you can see that the target market consists of 7 different personas. 90% of Buhi's primary market falls between the ages of 19 and 32. Before beginning the simulation, I encourage you to spend time reading about each of these personas to understand their percent of market, age range, gender, income range, and interests. You may consider creating a Google Sheet with information on all personas in one tab to easily view this information as you work through the simulation. You want to pay special attention to this section to make sure that as you're creating content going throughout the simulation, you're reaching the audience as intended. The next section is the analytics. In the analytics section, you're given a summary broken down by each of the different platforms and the metrics associated in each platform. Here you can see you're on Facebook, and the metrics include clicks, shares, reactions and comments, impressions, page likes, conversions, and revenue. You can also see scrolling down that you have the age group, gender ratio, and ideal number of posts per day for Facebook. I encourage you to click through each platform to familiarize yourself with the metrics available as well as the specifics about each platform. The last section you want to look at is the budget. The budget section is broken down into annual spend, your weekly budget, production budget, and promotion budget. As you are reviewing the budget section, make sure to note that your weekly budget will be reset every week. If you have any remaining budget at the end of a round, it will not roll over into the next week. You want to make sure to spend all of your budget each week. In rounds 1 through 3, your weekly budget is $500, and in rounds 4 through 12, your weekly budget is $5,000. After you complete the overview section of the Social Media Simternship, you can click Get Started Now to begin round 1. Alright, we'll wrap up here for today. In the next video, I will provide an overview of the organic social rounds, which is rounds 1 through 3, and then I will provide videos for each round, including sample posts.